10 UK haunted locations. 10. Tower of London. The Tower of London is one of the most haunted places in the UK, with several spirits said to roam its grounds. The most famous is Anne Boleyn, the second wife of Henry VIII, who was executed at the Tower in 1536. Her ghost is often seen near the site of her execution and within the chapel of St. Peter ad Vincula, holding her severed head. Other reported apparitions include the princes in the Tower, 2 young boys believed to have been murdered there. 9. Borley Rectory, Essex. Known as the most haunted house in England, Borley Rectory was the site of numerous eerie occurrences, including ghostly footsteps, mysterious writings on walls, and the apparition of a nun. The nun is said to be the spirit of a woman who fell in love with a monk from the nearby monastery. They planned to elope, but were caught and executed, and her spirit has been seen wandering the grounds ever since. 8. Edinburgh Castle. Edinburgh Castle is renowned for its paranormal activity, with numerous ghostly sightings reported over the centuries. Among the spirits said to haunt the castle is that of a headless drummer, who was first seen in 1650 when Oliver Cromwell's forces were preparing to attack. There's also the ghost of a piper who disappeared in the tunnels below the castle, and his music can still be heard echoing through the underground passages. 7. The Ancient Ram Inn, Gloucestershire. The Ancient Ram Inn, built in 1145, is reputed to be one of the most haunted places in Britain. The inn's location on a pagan burial ground is believed to be the source of much of its paranormal activity. The ghosts include a murdered child, a high priestess, and even a malevolent incubus. Visitors have reported being physically attacked, and some have claimed to see apparitions or feel an oppressive presence. 6. Pluckley Village, Kent. Often referred to as the most haunted village in England, Pluckley is said to be home to at least a dozen ghosts. These include the Watercress Woman, who is said to have died in a fire, and the Red Lady, believed to be the spirit of a woman buried with a red rose. Another famous ghost is the Highwayman, who was allegedly killed by a sword through a tree, and his ghost has been seen pinned to the same spot. I hope you are enjoying this Haunted Reels video. Before we continue, please remember to hit like and subscribe. This helps out this channel and lets you know when we add new content. Thanks for watching. Now back on with the show. 5. Hampton Court Palace, London. Hampton Court Palace is famous for its royal ghosts, most notably that of Catherine Howard, the 5th wife of Henry VIII. After being accused of adultery, she was imprisoned at the palace. Her ghost, known as the Screaming Lady, is said to run through the halls of the haunted gallery, screaming for mercy as she did before her arrest. The palace is also haunted by Jane Seymour, Henry VIII's 3rd wife, who died shortly after giving birth to Edward VI. 4. Chillingham Castle, Northumberland. Chillingham Castle is known for its gruesome history and numerous ghosts. The most famous is the Blue Boy, who haunts the Pink Room. Guests have reported seeing blue flashes and hearing cries of a child in agony. The spirit is believed to belong to a boy whose skeleton was found inside a wall during renovations, along with fragments of blue clothing. Other ghosts include Lady Mary Barclay, who wanders the corridors searching for her unfaithful husband. 3. The Skirrid Mountain Inn, Wales. The Skirrid Mountain Inn in Llanfihangel Crw Corney is one of the oldest inns in Wales and is infamous for its paranormal activity. The inn was once used as a courtroom, and criminals were reportedly hanged from a beam at the foot of the stairs. The spirit of a judge, known as a hanging Judge Jeffreys, is said to haunt the inn, as well as the ghost of a man who was executed there. Guests have reported feeling a noose tightening around their necks, and seeing shadowy figures. 2. Whitby Abbey, North Yorkshire. Whitby Abbey, perched on the cliffs overlooking the North Sea, is famous for its connection to Bram Stoker's Dracula. But it also has its own ghostly tales. The most well-known ghost is that of Constance de Beverley, a nun who broke her vows and was bricked up alive in the abbey walls as punishment. Her ghost is said to wander the ruins, and visitors have reported hearing her cries and feeling a sudden chill. 1. The Red Lion, Avebury, Wiltshire. The Red Lion pub, located in the heart of the Avebury Stone Circle, is said to be haunted by several spirits. The most famous is Flory, a woman who was murdered by her husband after he discovered her infidelity. Her ghost has been seen in the pub, especially near the well where her body was supposedly thrown. Patrons have reported objects moving on their own and sudden cold spots. I hope you have enjoyed this video. See you next time for more paranormal and ghostly tales. Sleep tight.